Hello, hello, and welcome. It is Klaireeberry, and I'm here today. It's a beautiful Sunday to bring to you the Divine Masculine reading. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. This can be used for the masculine in the relationship or the masculine inside of yourself. We all have two sides. It's like the macrocosm and the microcosm inside of ourselves. So please keep that in mind as you're watching these videos. I do have personal readings. Check out the description box below. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Okay, we are working towards our new moon. So we just had a really big moon as well, a really big new moon. Well, we just got more done with a full moon, but before that we had the new moon in Cancer. Communication is key. We'll just stick with that. And again, communication with your inner self is a lot of times what that points to. Gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Okay, interesting. Interesting energy. Okay, so Divine Masculine. I already had a card that flipped out during pre-shuffle, and that was the Death card, the Great Transformers. Okay, totally, like, down to bare bones here. This is totally transformation. Transforming so much you literally never even saw yourself transforming. And isn't that the way that life goes? Okay. Overlying, underlying energy. Okay. We have, there's a rest. Okay. There's a respite. There might be, again, I've been saying this for a while, like going into the home, hiding into the home, just taking a break from a lot of drama, a lot of upheaval, a lot of things that have been happening in, you know, the past, the recent past, whatever. Okay. There might be some financial issues going on. Five of Pentacles might be focused on financial things, focused on keeping, you know, keeping everything together, keeping the house running. And, you know, that kind of is where a lot of this Divine Masculine energy is, because not only do we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So, you know, they may be making gains here, getting smarter, you know, about money. They may be acting in a more generous way here. They may be giving. I'm getting like giving services, like doing things for people, possibly giving things, helping people out. Possibly they may be actually putting themselves at a detriment just to help other people out. So if Divine Masculine is busy, that is what is coming up for that. Okay. Much love, many blessings. Again, jumping right in on Divine Masculine's mental energy. Okay. So basically, all these in reverse. So very important. Their mental justice again. We've been getting the Justice card with a lot of Divine Masculine pulls a lot lately. It's one of those themes that seems to be recurring for us right now. What is fair? Doing what is fair. And it's this release of shame, release of, you know, I don't deserve anything good because of what I did, because of who I am. You know, it could be even just the thoughts that I think. Like, this is balancing out, you know, again, the good, the bad, the right, the wrong, and how do we determine, you know, what is fair, and that will allow us to kind of move on. So again, there's this sort of idea of shame or something where Divine Masculine feels that they don't deserve, you know, maybe forgiveness or respect or love from their Divine Feminine here. Okay. So that is kind of a blockage right now, and it's getting in the way, you know, of this relationship being like as pleasurable as it could possibly be. There's like trouble, you know, it's like we're in the middle of things, like what's going on? Just that kind of human sense of, I don't know. We're going to have to just play it by ear and wait and see what happens. Okay. This is emotions too, though. Okay. But this is Lord of loss and pleasure. Okay. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Okay. Where it's like Divine Masculine felt bad. So now they're taking one for the team and saying, it's almost like that I'm not going to hurt you anymore type of energy. Like, I can't hurt you anymore, so I'm going to leave you alone. Where, you know, it hurts less, you know. Anyway, Queen of Swords here. So they're getting some intuition. Okay. They're taking names here. They are not, this is some self-reflection that is actually going on. Okay. So they're working through this feeling of, I don't feel, or I don't think that I'm, that I'm good enough, or I feel like I deserve a punishment is kind of where this is. And going through this process, this loss of pleasure is the direct result of, this feeling of shame and this feeling that I don't deserve. Okay. So then it's like basically divine masculine is punishing themselves, or has been, punishing themselves. But, through the punishment, again, I was saying this the other day, and I was relating it to jail, and it's coming up again. Through the punishment, and that's probably being apart, that's probably, like this self-imposed, I'm not going to hurt you sort of energy. Well, they're actually learning. This is leading them within to do inner healing. Okay, this is leading to the emotions. They are being ruthless in getting rid of thoughts, beliefs, expectations that brought them to that place, where they messed up. Okay. So some guilt energy, again, letting go of guilt, letting go of not feeling worthy. So important. And it's not something you can just do, once. So now we have, oh yeah, so divine masculine's emotional world is completely changed. Completely a whole new ballgame. There's been a wake up, a revolution, an aha moment here. And divine masculine's cups are like overflowing now. Remember before we kept on getting all of these, if you guys watched over the past month, it was, emotional blockage, emotional blockage. Well, now that we've had the Lionsgate portal, divine masculine's emotions are open. And not only, the Lionsgate portal, but we also have Venus in Cancer. And that is really helping, not to mention, I think there really is something to be said for this Mars in Aries. It kind of gives you that you desire, you're feeling ripe and randy for your person, as well as all these other deeper, higher home, feelings. And it's hard to argue, with that. And again, there's always this, push it back. I'm going to get better. I'm going to be a better person for my divine feminine. But just be careful on both sides of having that mentality. Like it's the difference between when you do a mantra, your mantra should always be, I am. Think of it in the present. If you're always saying, I will, you're always going to be willing. You're bringing the willing. You're not bringing the thing. So make sure and live that out as your lifestyle. And when you're thinking about what you want and what you want with your person, which you should think about on a daily basis, it's part of the holistic law of attraction. What do you want? Where do you want this to go? Because things are obviously changing here. Okay. Things are becoming much more tangible and much more, let's say less, they're not running from it. They've realized that their feelings here are beautiful and their feelings are valid. Their feelings deserve to be heard, and they cannot be bottled up. They cannot be bottled up. That is another thing that is dying here, is the tendency to bottle things up. This is about open speech, free speech, getting your needs met, communicating, as I touch it and say that, communicating your needs and what you really need. That's that's going on, in divine masculine's working that out within their selves and with their emotions, especially. It's like divine feminine's doing the work on the outside, being that strength and doing this, lion stuff right now. And divine masculine's working on the inside. It's almost like switched right now, but this is absolutely fabulous. And divine feminine should be doing inner healing work as well. That is going to do nothing but help this situation. Okay. This is taking you somewhere. Okay. This is taking you to this new beginning. And with, again, there's this energy, there's this drive of wanting not only to do the best for ourselves and be the best we can be, but also, to have that connection, to be assertive and like get your will across. We have things we want to happen here, with our Mars and Aries. And, you know, with our emotions, these things that want to happen, you know, they're going to happen. And our drive is, Divine Masculine's drive is emotional right now. I mean, they are all about, it's like changing their emotions, getting their emotions met, getting their needs met on a completely different level, again, than they might have ever even thought in the past. Okay, very interesting. We're going to take Mind About Partner. Okay, so this, let me take a little sip here. Mind About Partner. Things are changing. They're wanting to change things with their person. They know that their person is changing, so they're trying to keep up with their person. That's what's that about. Triumph of light, knowing that they are going somewhere, okay? Knowing that they're doing something. Somehow, some way, it's that mystical feeling that you don't know how you know something, but Divine Masculine just knows it right now. And the Ten of Cups, again, this is that feeling of home, of I have everything that I could possibly need in this love, in this relationship, perfected success, getting better at communication, getting better at life in general, using the lessons, okay, using the shadow work, so important, okay? And Divine Masculine is feeling like nothing's going to be the same with you, which is good, because we're in this new beginning and nothing should be the same, okay? Obviously, they feel very strongly about you. They feel like this is you. This is how they feel about you. This is how they think about you. So their thinking is so enmeshed with their emotions that they can't even differentiate almost their thoughts from their feelings with you. And again, about you, you are the perfected success. You emotionally to them are perfected success, okay? Awesome. Again, tides have changed a little bit emotionally. Okay, I think it just knocks them over, but we're just going to wait and see if they come out, play it by ear. So about the relationship, we have, okay, Temperance. Again, there's this tempering energy, not letting it bubble over. We don't want it to bubble over. We're going to let it get a nice little simmer and get that energy rising, maybe until you just can't take it anymore. You know, but this is, again, last minute learning, before the big show, last minute preparations, like wait, you know, here's what it is like. It's like the metaphor is when you're getting ready for a big meal, and then if you start eating too much beforehand, you won't even be hungry for the meal, right? So it's like you have to temper, you know, your appetite here. You have to temper, and that's just like this natural feeling here, okay? This is about the relationship, okay? And I'm just going to take one more thoughts and feelings here. So yeah, they definitely feel like take it slow energy while we create. There needs to be this recreation and a re-identification, okay? And that's why communication is important. If we're going to go somewhere together, if we're going to make this, you know, make this work, and if we're going to try this out, then it's good to be on the same page. It is good to be on the same page, and it's good to stay connected, okay? And they really feel that they are connected when they're in this relationship, okay? There is coming together here in the future, okay? Lord of Dominion, this is knowing, this is the two. This is the relationship, hot, burning fire. And hopefully, you know, again, if we're doing the work, if we're doing the shadow work, if we're letting go of these ways that we don't need to think, don't need to feel anymore, if we're putting our energy into what we want instead of what we don't want, then we will have that connection. And when we have that connection with ourselves, then we're going to be able to have that connection with our person, okay? It gets really deep. Check out the Law of Attraction playlist. Check out the Shadow Work playlist. Check out the description box below. Figure out how to get the program. That is what's going to take you the furthest into union with your person, okay? We're going to do blockages and solutions. Okay, so blockages, again, the Hermit. The Hermit is this is good. This is a good card. You want to go within. You want to do the work, okay? You really do. but it can be a temporary, it's just like the things are on hold. It's not like, oh, you know, stop doing work because it's keeping you apart. That's not the thing here. Okay, our actions are getting, this is here, it's Lord of Oppression, but this is finally getting to that point where we're finally actually doing something in a new way. The 10, you know, what is a 10? It's between the 1 and the 0, you know, and then the next one. It's that process of new beginnings. It's that process of really, I was supposed to say exfoliating, like shedding all of that skin, okay? Changing these behaviors, changing the essence of the passion between the two of you, okay? It's got to change. It's got to get to another level. Again, it's got to simmer. It's got to simmer a little bit longer. It's like a food. You have to let it cook for the proper time. And the time, I'm telling you, it's definitely getting closer, and it definitely correlates to how much work you're going to do and how honest with yourself you're going to be. And the drive right now is emotions. This is emotional healing. We had these same 2 cards, okay? Our purpose, okay? Divine Masculine's purpose here, their solution is in their intention of their emotions, okay? And so they're being fulfilled in how they feel for you. They're re-identifying with who they are. Complete re-identification process with who they are because of how they feel about you right now. That's huge. That is not something they want to just, again, jump into. They don't want to get it wrong. Like they've gotten it wrong so many times. They need more healing. They need more change. They need more, you know, letting go of this old identity and creating this new identity where they're just following their heart. They're following their heart. They're riding the waves here, Lord of Waves and Water. They're riding the waves here, learning from mistakes, trying to get better from them. And again, they're at this point learning how to listen to their heart and let their emotions guide them. Let their emotions be their guide, because whatever else they were trying in the past wasn't clearly not working for them. Okay, so there definitely is lack of communication. So be clear. You know, don't play games, but also you don't have to over communicate. When you do the work and you, especially shadow work, when you do a lot of shadow work, you really are able to communicate what is important rather than saying things just because, oh, you're in a mood and you haven't worked through this problem or that problem. So yeah, take time to listen compassionately to those you love, including yourself and your family members and your person. Just listen, contemplate, put yourself in other people's shoes. Do not be afraid of change. This is a huge transformation for yourself, for the relationship, and also for the world right now. There's a lot going on. So again, if you need a personal reading, let me know. If you want to get the program, check it out down below. Thanks. Much love, many blessings, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.